The Hyena's Downfall. An African Folktale. In a quiet village nestled amidst the sprawling savannah, there lived a cunning hyena named Kiozi. Known far and wide for his craftiness, Kiozi was a creature who thrived on deceit, greed, and manipulation. Though he appeared charming and eloquent, his heart was filled with selfishness, always scheming to take what wasn't his. Kiozi's antics were legendary. He would steal from the villagers' livestock pens, trick the other animals in the wild, and sow discord wherever he went. Yet, no one had been able to catch him in the act. His reputation grew so much that many began to fear his sharp wit more than his teeth. However, as the elders often said, a hyena that thrives on lies will one day be trapped by its own cunning. This is the tale of how Kiozi's web of deception unraveled, teaching the entire savannah a lesson they would never forget. The Golden Calf. One day, Kiozi overheard a group of villagers speaking about their most prized possession, a golden calf. The calf was said to bring prosperity to the village, ensuring bountiful harvests and healthy livestock. The villagers guarded it fiercely, keeping it in a secure pen at the center of the village. Kiozi's eyes gleamed with greed. If I had the golden calf, he thought, I could rule not just this village, but the entire savannah. The other animals would bow to me, and the villagers would offer me gifts to win back their fortune. Determined to claim the calf, Kiozi devised a plan. He knew that brute force wouldn't work, so he decided to rely on his greatest weapon, deception. The scheming hyena. Kiozi approached his old friend, a gullible but kind-hearted tortoise named Moyo. Moyo, slow in both movement and wit, had always trusted Kiozi despite the hyena's reputation. Moyo, my dear friend, Kiozi began, flashing his most convincing smile, have you heard about the golden calf? Yes, Moyo replied slowly. The villagers say it's sacred. Exactly, Kiozi exclaimed. But they don't understand its true purpose. That calf doesn't belong to them, it belongs to us animals. It was stolen from the forest by the humans long ago. It is our duty to return it to the wild. Moyo blinked in confusion. But how can we do that? The villagers guard it day and night. Leave that to me, Kiozi said smoothly. All I need is your help to distract them. Reluctantly, Moyo agreed, believing he was part of a noble cause. The theft. That night, under the cover of darkness, Kiozi and Moyo crept into the village. Moyo, following Kiozi's instructions, began making loud noises near the livestock pens, drawing the attention of the villagers. While they rushed to investigate the commotion, Kiozi sneaked into the pen where the golden calf was kept. With surprising ease, he slipped the calf out of its enclosure and dragged it into the forest. When the villagers returned to find their treasure missing, they were devastated. The entire village mourned, believing their prosperity had been stolen forever. The turning point. Kiyoshi, now in possession of the golden calf, wasted no time spreading the news. He told the other animals that he had liberated the calf for their benefit and that they owed him their loyalty. The gullible creatures believed him, showering him with gifts and praises. But not everyone was convinced. A clever jackal named Nyoka saw through Kiyoshi's lies. Why would Kiyoshi, a creature known for his greed, suddenly act selflessly? She thought. Nyoka decided to investigate. She followed Kiyoshi one night and discovered that he had hidden the calf in a secret cave, where he kept it all to himself. It was clear that Kiyoshi had no intention of sharing the calf's prosperity with anyone. The plan to expose Kiyoshi. Nyoka returned to the other animals and shared her findings. Outraged, they decided it was time to teach Kiyoshi the lesson. With Nyoka leading the way, they devised a plan to expose the hyena's deceit. The next day, Nyoka approached Kiyoshi, pretending to be impressed by his noble act. "Oh, Kiyoshi," she said, "you are truly the savannah's hero. But the villagers have offered a great reward for the return of the golden calf. Perhaps you could use that reward to strengthen your leadership." Kiyoshi, tempted by the prospect of even greater riches, agreed to stage a dramatic return of the calf to the village. He envisioned himself being hailed as a hero by both animals and humans. The fall of the hyena. On the appointed day, Kiyoshi dragged the golden calf back to the village, surrounded by a crowd of animals. He gave a grand speech about his bravery and selflessness, basking in the admiration of the onlookers. But just as he was about to present the calf, Nyoka stepped forward. "Before we celebrate," she said, "let's hear from Moyo, who helped Kiyoshi retrieve the calf." Moyo, nervous but honest, revealed the truth about how Kiyoshi had tricked him into distracting the villagers. Nyoka then exposed how Kiyoshi had hidden the calf in a cave, intending to keep its riches for himself. The villagers and animals erupted in outrage. Kiyoshi tried to defend himself, but his lies were too tangled to escape. As punishment, the villagers banished Kiyoshi from their land, and the animals shunned him. Stripped of his reputation and riches, he wandered the savannah alone, a cautionary tale for generations to come. The golden calf was returned to the village, where it was celebrated once again as a symbol of unity and prosperity. Greed and deceit may bring temporary success, but the truth always finds a way to prevail. Those who build their lives on lies will eventually face their downfall.